for myself.
Okay.
I won't use myself as a participator.
Okay.
But I will participate in the front, like I said earlier, or participate in the back.
Yeah, you
I
can
have
say
no
that.
problem with playing my role.
So, we on roll. What's your most important mission in your role?
Oh man, it probably would be. It probably would be the CLC food pantry in Moulton. And I say that because when I was at Alabama A&M as a student, I was in the performing arts and the spoken word and with the campus newspaper and all that, President's Sociology and Criminal Justice Club. But every November we raised money, our English class raised money, our poetry club raised money for the North Alabama Food Bank in Huntsville. We get up and do spoken word poetry and have a book collection, can drive, all in that one night. And a lot of my friends, we would perform. Some of those times, I was even master ceremonies. One time they had to come and take the mic from me. Dr. Gilbert, shout out to Dr. Gilbert, she'll probably see
Shout out, dog.
I grabbed the mic, it wasn't nobody talking, the room was filling up, and they was like, hey, we ain't got nobody speaking, nobody's ready yet. I said, where the microphone at? I started messing with people coming in here and talking.
MC.
They got me so much into the moment, man. I sold one of my favorite books, but it raised like $30. Tupac, The Rose That Grew from Concrete.
Really?
Yeah, it was my copy. I had it. I just had got it. It was still fresh.
Oh,
but
man,
people,
you
and they raised money for the North Alabama Food Bank. So I say that would be my greatest mission.
Yes, sir.
That would be my greatest mission because I've been doing that since like 2000, the early 2000s. So I've been doing this for about, 8, 9 years. I always did, and then my sister, we had the food pantry, we gave out the cold food, and she had the idea to do the hot food with the soup kitchen, so I helped her on that. I helped her on that.
In your words, the impact, your whole movement that's involved in the CLC, which we're going to get into, we'll get into CLC. We also will get into the bone,
Right.
drop. But this right here is going to lead us into all that. In your words, the impact of social networking for your organizations and for the people you work with personally, and
it's a huge impact. It's a huge impact. If you're doing any type of thing, if you got any type of product, like you got beats, or if you got something to say, you got an issue, social media is the best place you can go. Now, it's twofold. It can be very bad, very ugly, but you can work it. You know what I'm saying? I tell people I'm a Facebook monster.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Don't come out questioning my history because I've done the research. Don't ask me why I said that. I made the statement. Go back and do the research like I did. I'm not your teacher. I put the statement out there. If it's wrong, you go back and get the research and show me where it's wrong, and we got something. Nobody did it yet in years. You know what I'm saying? Because I research and double check and cross check. You want to hear from everybody and come up with it, but the social media is, I'm going to give a short plug here.
Come on.
One of them is, y'all check out on Facebook, The Child Support Hustle. We at www.thechildsupporthustle.com. We got, we pushing close to 55,000 members and followers. Ooh. And we do a radio show on blogtalkradio.com/my name, Marcus Eccles. And we do that Child Support Hustle show every Saturday. And on Tuesdays, I do the Grassroots Mouthpiece show. That's when I talk the politics. Okay. Then I work with some other activists, United Voices, Sherry Saunders. She does a show on my network on Sundays.
Shout out, Sherry.
But a lot of, investigative reporters. I deal a lot with opposition researchers. That's how I used to make ends when I was in college, and even out of it. I would do the opposition research. Say you run against somebody, so let's just see what they got out there and let's formulate a plan for that. But social media has been a big help to everything that I've done. Just think about it. You share something on your page, all your 5,000 members see it. Every friend that they got can see their page, they can see it. It's just like a domino effect. You got to learn how to master that and send stuff in directions. Now, when I start something new, like with Huntsville Black, I never did booster posts. because I wanted all my stuff to be organic so I can see where I'm at. And sometimes when you drop that bomb, you're going to be like, I want to go and put a little boost on this. Boost that post up with about it. Don't be taking much, $5, $10, $15, $20, and let the post run for so long. And then a lot of people don't do this either. There's a thing on there on those Facebook ads where you can target your population. You might want to spend $20 just here in Decatur, and you want everybody with a laptop, everybody with a smartphone, Instagram and Twitter. You can check all those boxes, and your ad will be blasting people on all those platforms. So there's really no excuse about really getting out there. You just have to market yourself. Okay. I studied sociology in college, and sociology has a very tight marketing component, just like it has politics. Sociologists cover everything. That's probably one of my greatest strengths is I studied sociology. There's a sociology of medicine. There's a sociology of religion, a sociology of psychology. Sociology cover all.
True definition of sociology, by the way.
Sociology, when I first went to college, I studied psychology. Psychology is the study of the individual and the individual's mind. Okay. I was making straight A's in there. It really wasn't a challenge to me, psychology wasn't, so I wanted something harder. So I thought back to high school. There was a teacher, Mrs. Robinson, in Lawrence County High School. She brought in sociology for the first time, and I took it. Then when college, psychology was going so easy, I said, well, what can I do? And I thought about the class I took in high school. She introduced it to us. But sociology is the study of groups and how groups interact with each other. Okay. So I studied trends, like we was talking about cultures. That's right. Cultures is one of the main things sociology study. They study different cultures and how those cultures act within the group and how those cultures interact with other groups. So sociology is huge. It's a new field. It's only like 100 and maybe 50 years, and I'm 50 years old. I might be giving it too much. It's a young field, but it's in very high demand because a sociologist can do anything. Polls and stuff like that. I studied like trends, see how things are going. That's why I've been good at projecting what's going to happen. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Because I know where the trend is going, and if you know where the trend is going, you can be ahead of the curve. That's why I've covered stories just like the night when Trump won. He won in November. In December, I had some experts on my radio show talking about how the electronic ballots had been hacked and messed with. Nobody said nothing. Here we are, a year and a half later. The very states that I was talking about and we was talking about on the show, they were hacked, just like we said they were. So we saw the trend, and we knew the people who knew the vulnerabilities of these electronic machines. Somebody can go in there with a laptop and just screw everything up, from hacking to it. It's pretty easy. What a lot of people don't know, there's only 3 companies that control electronic voting machines. 2 of those companies are located in Huntsville, Alabama. Now, these 3, they control all the electronic voting. Those 2 companies in Huntsville, Alabama, they both have been kicked off and put on probation when they come back because their machines were failing. So I guess they got that part of it fixed, but a lot of people don't know that a lot of the electronic voting machines is handled and originate and managed by 2 companies over in Huntsville, Alabama. So out of the 3, they control it.
Dang. You took me for a loop. Damn, that's one I didn't even. I wasn't expecting to hear that.
Right.
Hit me with a good one then. Well, since I guess I'm gonna have to just go ahead and jump in. So, you say you don't like to be termed as a leader. You rather be termed as a participant.
Yeah, participant.
So, you being a participant, looking from where a participant would look at, even though I still see you in the front line.
Yeah.
What would the leaders now with the stuff that's going on? What would the leader's greatest challenge be?
His greatest challenge in
or her.
Yeah, him or her. Right. We got to get that right because
it's her.
We living in that age.
Yeah,
that age.
It's her. My bad. Him or her.
But we can talk about that too. We're gonna get on that a little bit too, because there's. Well, let me go back to the leader part. We'll get into that equality thing in a minute.
Yeah.
But what a leader the hardest thing for a leader to do is going to be to unite the people. It's so hard for us to work together. You know, it's so hard. We was forced to work together in them cotton fields. Then when it was over, it's like everybody got up and went home. You know, they sung together, they prayed together, they had the same goals together, working together. But as soon as